Hi, Craig with LeadershipMentor.com. This week we're going to talk about ways that we can look to improve retention with new employees. And I think this is really an important topic for us as frontline supervisors because we have the greatest impact on whether someone stays or leaves an organization. And so I want to talk to you about how we can better approach team members as they progress basically through the first year with the organization. So if you look at this graph, this is just simply a way to look at when someone joins an organization. So on the left-hand side, we have their level of motivation from low to high. And then on the right side, from left to right, we have time and positions. As they come into the organization, our hope is obviously that they have a high level of motivation, right? If we've done our interviewing and our hiring process correctly, we selected the right people, and they have a very high level of motivation. They're motivated, they're excited, but what they need is a very high level of direction, right? We need to be able to provide training, everything from where they're going to sit, where are the restrooms, to how do I use an application, how do I use all of the different things I'm going to be doing in my position. Our focus as a supervisor to these people initially is going to be very much focused on directing them, high direction, telling them what to do, but it should be very low in terms of motivation, right? They come to us with a high level of motivation. As time goes on and we go in through the first year, that starts to change. So they get to a point where they need something more, right? We certainly don't want to use the same style of leadership with somebody that has been with the organization for a year. So if you're going to approach somebody the same from day one to say a whole year later, you're going to start to lose people because they don't want to be micromanaged. They don't need to be told what to do. What we need to do is focus on some different things. And so at a year, what we should be focusing more on in most cases is going to be low in the direction area because they know the job, they know the functions, they should be doing it well. We'll talk more about how to address those in a different video. We want to focus more on motivation. Things are starting to get a little bit stale. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about, these two different scenarios and what we can do to make sure that we keep them motivated and moving forward and a valuable asset for our team. How do we stop this slide going from high motivation to low motivation over the course of the first year? So if you look at somebody who's brand new, they're excited to be here as we talked about, but they need training. And so whether that's you or the training organization, right? Most organizations hopefully are going to be pretty structured in terms of how we provide them with those things. So what do they need? And this is really a question that you really need to be asking yourself as a frontline supervisor every time you think about a person on your team. Where are they in that scale from high motivation to low motivation? How long have they been here? But what do they need? What does this person currently need? And a great way to find that out is going to be to simply ask them that. So hopefully we're doing our regular one-on-ones with our team members. And that's a great question to ask them. Where are you? Where do you want to go? But what do you need right now from me? And so we want to encourage them to share their thoughts and their needs with you. So if this person that we're looking at here, if they're brand new, they come to you, they're high level, they're excited, they're highly motivated, but they don't have a lot of knowledge at all about what they're going to be doing. We would want to be focusing on guidance and direction, right? That's pretty common sense. So the style of leadership is the telling style of leadership. And this is where this video is just talking about how we can change our style of leadership to address and to really fill the need of the team member from day 1 to day 365. For a new person, we're simply going to be focused more on the telling style of leadership, and the focus is on guidance and direction. But when we look at this other person, a year later, they've been in the position for a year, they know the job. What do they need? And this is, again, where we want to start to ask them these questions. We want to focus on motivation. So we can change our focus to growth opportunities and learning new tasks. When we look at learning new tasks, this is where it's a lot of fun as you evolve and you have people on your team that have been there for a while, because you can start to bring them into doing certain tasks that you've been doing, give them to them at different levels, and we'll do a video on delegation and how we can develop people in that way. But we want to focus on growth opportunities and learning new tasks. So that is coaching style of leadership. And that's really a low telling, right? So we're not going to be telling them what to do. We're going to provide them with a high level of trust. We're going to teach them tasks and allow them to do those tasks. And maybe what we're even doing is allowing those people that have been there for a year or longer to start to engage and develop those people that have only been with the organization for a month or so. This is really an evolution, again, of your style of leadership. This is really a focus on changing our leadership style to match the team members' need. I want to focus on the ability for us to meet with our team members, find out what they need, evaluate how they're doing, their knowledge level, their skill, their will level, how motivated are they currently. Just simply ask them, what do they need? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? All of that is situational leadership. And again, I'm not going to give you the full presentation on situational leadership. I just gave you two. The idea here is to simply change how we approach our team members as they progress from day one all the way through to their first year and beyond. So I hope you found that helpful. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what it is that you want to learn. And we're just starting a new community, so I want to encourage you to go to our website at leadershipmentor.com and just click on the upper right hand where it says community. You'll be taken to another website where we are starting our own community. And this is where you can learn and share. You can post things. You can ask questions and learn from peers. So I hope you found that helpful, and have a great day.